Hello, this is Alan here, and welcome to Free Mini Course Introduction. This introduction is to help you get a better idea of what is included in the membership course. The first part of what we want to talk about is, or our first goal, is to teach you how adults learn. Once you understand how adults learn, you'll be able to understand better how you learn best, and then you'll be more selective on the tools you use for learning. Are sessions on video better for you, or is reading a big textbook? Once you know that, you'll be able to decide what works for you. Then we're going to teach you some studying tips. In school, even university, they don't really teach you much about studying. So we're going to teach you some of those. Taking notes, how to take notes. I've seen some people taking notes that were basically duplicating what the original text was. They're writing pages and pages and pages of notes. As an example, for the Alberta Insurance course, the original material is over 400 pages, and our study guide was only 70 pages. And our final notes for study was about 4 or 5 pages, most of them mind maps. So we're going to teach you how to take notes. And then we're going to teach you how to study from your notes. Because there's no point taking notes if you're not going to be able to study from them. And then exam tips. So let me show you quickly the actual video as of November 2010, what's included in the free membership. First, this introduction video that you're watching now, then a video on how adults learn. Then we're going to go over the 4 R's of studying: writing, reading, review, and rest. Studying without distraction. Some good tips there to help you make the most of that time. How to take notes from text or from videos. So that's part of the free membership, and all you need to give us there is your name and an email address. We're not going to spam you, and you can unsubscribe anytime. This will give you access to that material on all of our study sites. We have multiple licensing exam of all kinds of websites. We have all kinds of learning websites. All of the websites that are connected with us, you'll have access to the same thing as part of the free membership. And then the premium membership, which comes with when you buy any of our courses, you'll get the freemium membership. You can also buy this just additional material for a fee on the onlinevideocourses.net website. So we're going to look at reading aids, some tools to help you read better, some ways where you can mark your text or highlight your text so that you can get most of your reading, but only not just marking it, but how to get a little bit faster reading. Some tips to go through that. And then we're going to give you an introduction to mind mapping. And then we get into the exam tips. We'll talk about stress and checklist, exam checklist, pre-checklist, pre-exam checklist, some nervousness tips, how to fight nervousness during a test, and some timing. Remember, if you're finishing the test 20 minutes early, that's not really better than finishing a minute earlier, a minute early. So why waste those 19 minutes? Maybe you could have spent that time reviewing your question and get better answers. So timing is a big thing. And running out of time, well, that's the worst case scenario. You run out of time and you've got questions that are not answered. Those are going to give you no points at all. So we're going to teach you some tips on timing. And then we're going to help you study from your notes, the review session. So we're going to teach you some of those. But before I go away on that, I'd like to teach you some tips that will apply to any video sessions you watch, including this one. First of all, to get the most out of the videos, get all your tools, prepare to take notes. Put everything together. Make sure you're in a room that you can listen to the videos, or in a location where you can listen to the video and take some notes. And don't hesitate to pause that video often. Listen to a short section at a time. If something's not clear, go back to the previous section or even the previous video. Okay? So, that's what it's for. The video we go through pretty quick when we put it together because we don't have feedback from you, so we're just we're just delivering the information via the video fairly fast, knowing that you can pause, you can rewind to get the details. So what I want you to do is be prepared to a typical video or typical sessions. You would watch it, you would listen or watch it 3 times. The first time you listen only. Don't take notes. Pause, rewind, replay to clarify if you need to. And the purpose of this first lesson is to get an overall picture of what's being said in the segment or in the video. You're listening to get the main ideas. If a section doesn't make sense, like I said, go back to the previous video or the notes if you had notes that accompanied the video. Okay? And then on the second one, take brief notes. Again, don't try to write everything that's being said that's on the video. You're just paraphrasing the information you hear in very short notes. Keywords, key concepts, key points, that's what you want to write down. And then try to organize your note in some kind of an outline form or a mind map. Actually, here's a mind map right now. And on your third lesson, if you have a mind map or an outline, whatever it is that you took your note from, you listen to the video as you read your notes or as you compare with your notes. That's what you want to do. You want to look at the video on this third lesson and look at your notes. And now that you've got all this information written down, you can double check that you've got everything included. And your notes should not be more than a page or 2 for video, like at the most. Okay? You may want to use highlighter to highlight your notes, the key points, the key ideas. Okay, so those are the good tips. So prepare to listen to the video 3 times. First time, just listen. Second time, take some notes. Third time, compare. Thank you, and we'll see you on the other videos.